So here we are, Shat. November of 1998. We've made it pretty far into this without either one of us winning. Let's take a look one more time at the teams. Your Orlando Magic, Penny Hardaway, Vince Carter, Corliss Williamson, Brian Grant, and Jermaine O'Neal, with Jim Jackson, Austin Crozier, Derek Anderson, Michael Doliak on the bench. Again, Dirk Nowitzki will miss his entire rookie season with a torn ACL. Rough. For the Timberwolves, Derek Fisher, Dennis Farrell, Jamal Mashburn, Mark Bryant, Theo Ratliff. But yeah, Spreewell on the bench, Bob Sura, Donald Foyle. It's not set up the way I'd want it to be set up. I want Mashburn at power forward, but I have no control over that. Not allowed to change it. A reminder as well of the upcoming draft situation. No extra picks for either of us in the first round. You do have the Pistons' second rounder, but that is about it. It is a decent draft. Odom, Marion, Francis, Ginobili, among numerous others. But neither of us right now are at the stage of caring about the drafts. We're both in a position of wanting to win a title. Get a trade offer for Ricky Davis that I am very much going to decline. It happened in gameplay. No, it happened in the preseason. Trade offer for Spreewell. It's the final year of his deal. Terry Porter's an old man, but I would get the Knicks' first round pick if I were to move on from Spreewell. There's a couple years from now. That draft wasn't amazing, though. So for that reason, I'm going to say no. I'd rather hold on to Spree, see what I can do. Before anything else, though, early on, let's go to contract extensions. So Spreewell is willing to come back, but I am not allowed to sign him at the moment. And for you guys, you'll have to make a choice this year if Jim Jackson's coming back. So we'll see what happens there. Very, very good start for the Magic, though, in terms of record. Got a trade offer for Derek Fisher, but again, I don't want a 2000 draft. 2000 draft pick. You guys are off to a very, very good start, even without Dirk. Oh, trade offer for Theo Ratliff. Ratliff and a second for Marcus Liberty. I'm going to say no to that. No to that as well. Davis for a guy named Anthony. Don't need that. So we are closing in on the deadline. We'll get there first. The Timberwolves have caught fire as of late. I love my boy Ricky. But a 1999 unprotected first round pick. The problem, it's the Suns. Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan. That's the issue. I can't imagine they'll actually be bad. I can't imagine this team is bad and will be bad. So that's going to be a no from me. Going to be a no from me. All right, 2.5 weeks away. Because the 73 is not bad, and they know what's going to be a bad first-round pick. And he's super young. Lottery protected 2000 pick for Derek Fisher. Absolutely not. Spreewell for Owens. Billy Owens, 29 years old. Has Spree been starting games? I see how many games. He's getting good minutes. He is getting good minutes. It's tough to trade away. Odds are both of them might walk at the end of the season. Obviously, Sox, I'm aware. Shut the fuck up. I am aware. At the same time, I do have other guards already. And if Mashburn gets hurt, I have nobody at forward. One of these guys will move over. It might even end up being Farrell. He's a little bit undersized for the position. Problem is, I don't have a damn power forward, and that's what I'm holding out for hope for, is that it'll trade me or give me an offer for a goddamn power forward, not another guard. And it was beautiful. A rough offer, man. A rough offer.
Oh, we're doing this again?
That's good defense, too. Day, thank you for the 9 months. It's a boy. His name might be Billy. Honestly, Owens is another Gary Payton. Defense first. I'm sticking with Spreewell as a shooter. I'm keeping Latrell. I don't need another Gary Payton. Because that didn't work out at all. For you guys, let's take a look at this. It's Austin Crozier and Ricky Carroll for Clarence Weatherspoon and J.J. Howard. I mean, Crozier's still 23, B-. Weatherspoon's 28. I mean, Weatherspoon is better. Carroll's just a nobody. Howard's a little bit younger. B+. So, I mean, Crozier's been good for you, but you get an improvement. And he's not an outright power forward, but you do get Weatherspoon, and you get an interesting young guard who probably won't break 80, but yeah, chat's saying no. Aside from Sox. All right. We'll turn it down. Finally, I get a trade offer for a power forward. It is for my starting shooting guard, Farrell, though. So Dennis is 25, A- potential. He'll probably cap out at an 80. And Mark Bryant's a random filler veteran. Darrell Woodson isn't going to get that much better. At least he's an actual power forward. If I get rid of Farrell, it might lead to Sura, Ricky Davis playing a little bit more. Maybe Mashburn moves over. I have to do this trade. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of Dennis Farrell, but I pretty much have to do this trade. That's a done deal. All right. Still a week out, just about, from the deadline. You guys get a frankly terrible deal because you can't afford to lose Brian Grant for this season. All right, that's it for the deadline. So at the trade deadline, the Minnesota Timberwolves are the #1 team in the Western Conference at 32-13. Even though the game screwed me out of Allen Houston. Beautiful. The Orlando Magic are the #1 team in the Eastern Conference, with the T-Wolves having a 1.5 game lead on the Magic. We've been in this spot before. We've been in this spot before. Both of us have finished the season as the #1 seed. For the T-Wolves, the lineup is what I wanted. It's Fisher, Davis, Spreewell, Mashburn, and Ratliff. Sura, Foyle, Woodson all getting some time. To be honest, down the stretch, I'm dropping my bench down to 8. So that's pretty much what I wanted my lineup to be. That is pretty much it. For you guys, Hardaway, Carter, Williamson, Crozier, O'Neal, Jim Jackson is the sixth man, Brian Grant. Honestly, I think this is the year you look to let go of Jim Jackson once his contract's up because you have Vince to replace him. So yeah, I think you guys know the Jackson deal's up. Best to let him go. So I don't think we have anything to worry about. Let's get to the All-Star break. We go head-to-head here in a minute. It's won by the Magic in a blowout. All right, so let's see what the All-Star situation in 1999 is looking like. Jordan at 35, sub 90 for the Hornets. Iverson with Miami, Kevin Garnett on the defending champion Cavs. Penny made it for the Magic. Brad Dougherty, All-Star before and after being on my team. And in the West, Jason Kidd, Stephon Marbury, Jamal Mashburn made it. Ray Allen's there. Karl Malone, he's only day-to-day. Abdul Rauf stuck around with the Clippers. Dunk contest does... Okay, well, we have to watch it. I don't have a participant, but Vince Carter, despite a broken nose, is in the dunk contest. We got to watch it. Three-point contest features Bob Sura. But nobody for you guys. That's a hell of a lineup, including Allen Houston, who should still be on my goddamn team. But it's fine. Let's watch a Vince Carter dunk contest performance. And if this doesn't make the dunk contest... Okay, never mind. He's not in the dunk contest. Because he's injured, it took him out. All right, no Vince Carter in the dunk contest. We'll have to keep waiting. Let's get through the season then. It factored in the broken nose, and he gets replaced. So contract extension, you guys are letting go of Jackson. There's no denying that. You simulated a three-point contest. I know. I meant to. I don't watch either contest unless we both have a participant in it. The only reason I was going to make an exception for the dunk contest is it was going to be Vince Carter's first. Well, I'd imagine the 50-win Magic team, if you guys get it, and there it is, I'd imagine you guys will be the number one seed in the East. Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd. MVP. Rookie of the Year, Paul Pierce for the Toronto Raptors. That's weird as shit, isn't it? That is just a little bit weird. Just a smidge. Sixth Man of the Year, LA's Nick Van Exel. Defensive Player of the Year, Shaq in Dallas. Most Improved, Derek Fisher of the Minnesota Timberwolves. First Team All-NBA is Kidd, Marbury, Garnett, Joe Smith, and Shaq. The All-Defensive Team, Kidd, Jordan, Garnett. Tim Duncan of the Suns is hurt. I might have a chance in the West. A double dislocated right patella, apparently. It went right, then it went left, and he's just fucked. And the all-rookie team, Pierce, Bibby, Carter, Jameson, and Javon Wilkins. Minnesota as the 1 seed takes on the LA Clippers. Orlando as the 1 seed takes on an old friend, the Milwaukee Bucks. All right. So we know what the situation is in terms of the team stats on the year. For the first time in a long time, Penny Hardaway was not your leading scorer. It was Vince Carter. But Dirk came back. Post All-Star break, Dirk came back. Dirk is here. That German medicine. So Dirk Nowitzki will be here for the playoffs. 10 rebounds a game for Jermaine. 7 assists for Penny. So Penny's got a little bit more help this time. For the Timberwolves, Mashburn and Bob Sura. Carrying the weight. 8 rebounds a game for Theo. All right. League leaders, point-wise, Shaq. Starberry, holy shit. Tim Duncan. Out. Damn. So let's take a look at the lineups here then. We'll also get a prediction up and running. You might want to save your points until you see the teams. You might want to. That's up to you. So the Timberwolves, Fisher, Sura, Mashburn, Woodson. So good thing I traded for him. And then Theo Ratliff. We also got Sprewell, Foyle, and Davis. An 8-man bench is exactly what I'm looking for. For the Magic, Hardaway, Carter, Williamson, Dirk, and Jermaine. You got Jackson, Grant, Crozier. At least shorten it down to 9. Which is already at 9. And apparently Moses Malone is your head coach. I think he's been your head coach for a bit, but I just noticed the glasses. So yeah, it's up to you. If you want a 9-man bench, you can also drop the amount of minutes. At least Doliak is there as another big man option. But your big men are playing the big minutes. Imagine wearing the goggles while coaching. What a stud, right? So, Clippers and Bucks. Let's take a look at the LA Clippers. Well, we'll take a look at the Bucks first, alphabetical. You guys are up against Vin Baker and Patrick Ewing one more time. They also have Grant Hill. Those are the big 3 there. And a young Larry Hughes. One more time, chat. You get to deal with Vin Baker and Patrick Ewing. For the Clippers, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, Alonzo Mourning, former Timberwolf Sean Kemp, Lou Edwards, Sleepy Floyd. Winnable matchup for both of us. It's a revenge tour in a sense for both. Let's do this. Let's get it going. Best of 5 still. As we will get the Magic series underway first. Game 1, the number 1 seed Magic. The last time you guys had the 1 seed, it didn't go very well. But here we go. Let's see what you can do. Game 1 against Milwaukee. Will the big men sink you again? Or have your big men developed enough? Surprise, surprise! Orlando Magic playoff game. And it's close. As is tradition. Orlando Magic playoff game. And it is close. Why would it not be? It is Magic ball. Dirk, Vince Carter, both on the floor for the first time. Great ball movement. Vince Carter against Larry Hughes. Off the pick from Dirk. Carter, step back. Gives it to Dirk. Didn't take the shot. Penny, 5 seconds. Penny's got to go to work. Penny, jumper. Bounces out. Rough miss there. Surprised Dirk didn't take the shot. Vin Baker. Over to Larry Hughes. Down to Vin Baker. Who just destroys Vince Carter. They got a mismatch. The lead 5 with 1 minute to go. Vince Carter trying to drive. Vince Carter gets it to go. Leads down to 3. 19 rebounds in this game for Vin Baker, by the way. Penny on defense. Penny gives up the basket. The lead's back to 5. Some computer-generated player gets the better of Penny. Not a totally unfamiliar situation for the Magic as they take on Milwaukee in the playoffs.
He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys.
Try to get it to Vince. They do. And an immediate timeout. I mean, it's old-ass Dirk, too.
Thank you, David.
If you can't get a younger scan for someone, just use the older one. Still in the same one. Yes. Still the same one. It would have a different presentation package in the new one. Dirk, jumper. Fucking money. That was a risky pass, but as fast of a basket as they needed. Yeah, if we get to 2002, it's got different presentation, different image quality. Larry Hughes against Vince Carter. Can't get it to fall. Vin Baker gets the better of rookie Dirk. Vin Baker continues to just sink the Magic in the playoff.
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Crazy. 29 seconds to go. Quick basket, and they technically wouldn't have to foul. Penny. It's got to be fast. It's not fast enough. Penny. Over to Corliss. Down low to Jermaine. Nearly gets pushed out, and he does step out. Moses Malone rocking the glass. Oh, but Patrick Ewing roughs up Jermaine O'Neal again. And that's the ball game, everybody. That is the ball game.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, that's it. That's got to be it. So as is tradition, the Milwaukee Bucks winning in Orlando 99-93. 20 points from Carter and Crozier. Maybe not wanting Crozier to be one of your leading scorers. Honestly, it was a team effort there from the Bucks as well. It's a rough loss. That's a real rough loss. Game 1, Timberwolves and Clippers. Let's see if I join you in the disappointment. Let's see if I join you with the first game disappointment. I beat the Clippers last year, if I'm not mistaken. And I am gonna beat the Clippers again this year. 123-112. A game 1 victory for the Timberwolves. 31 points from Bob Sura. Sprewell, Mashburn, both up there. 29 from Abdul Rauf. I stuck with Sprewell instead of going for Abdul Rauf. So far, it proves to be the right decision. Game 2, Magic and Bucks. Decent amount of pressure on Orlando in this game. Going down 0-2 in a best-of-5 against the 8 seed Bucks. Not what you'd be looking for, but that is exactly what's going to happen. Milwaukee wins game 2, 103-85. Carter, the rookie, leads the way. But 25 points, 14 rebounds, both Vin Baker and Patrick Ewing with the double-double. And Milwaukee pushing Orlando to the brink. We go to game 2. Minnesota and LA. Let's see what we got. Great run for the Clippers to start this game. T-Wolves battling back. The Minnesota Timberwolves take care of business. 115-83. 33 from Jamal Mashburn. Bob Sura, Latrell Sprewell also hit 20. Not a single rebound for Spree. 2-0 for the T-Wolves. So I'm seeing chat mention a lot in terms of their current rotation set. Up to you. Do you want to shorten the bench even more? Probably. We could drop it to 8. We could drop it to 7. I mean, in terms, you could up the utilization if you wanted to. What do you think, chat? Seeing 7, 6, 8. Wants Crozier to play 33. It doesn't. Well, I mean, it does, but yeah. All right. We'll put it to a poll. We'll put it to a poll. Could not end poll. Apparently. Oh, endo. Sorry. You're having shawarma. There you go. So let's see. Bench. 6, 7, or 8. You run 5. No. So for the record, if you were to run 8, bumps Penny up another minute, really boosts the starters in that situation. But Crozier's on a hot run right now. If you run 7, just ups those minutes even more. And then if you run 6, you could actually run 5 if you wanted to. If you run 6, it's literally Jim Jackson and everyone's over 40 minutes. And then LOL, if you were to run 5, everyone plays 48 minutes. Have fun. But we didn't put 5 as an option. Looks like 8's gonna win. 8's gonna win it. So that will be the setup. Chat hath spoken. We'll see if you guys can stage the comeback against Milwaukee. Is more bench. Or are you sure you want to propose that? Because Sox might kill you. Using the bench more at that stage isn't going to do much. You're down to 8 people. Utilize the bench more. All right, well. See what happens if we put it back to its standard 50. You're getting more time out of Jackson, Vitsky, and Grant. You know what? We'll see. It's on Warrior and JD. If that fails, we're running it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Game number 3. Win or go home for the Orlando Magic. Milwaukee has proven to be a thorn in your side. The Milwaukee Bucks have swept the number 1 seed, Orlando Magic. Penny fouled out after 38 minutes on, so at the end of the game. But Dirk was the one to lead the way. Vince shot 6 of 22. A brutal, brutal defeat as Vin Baker buries Orlando again. So Milwaukee has moved on. Washington has swept Boston. The other matchup here is Cleveland and Atlanta. San Antonio off of their sweep of Vancouver. Can I punch my ticket to that matchup? Let's find out. Let's find out. Full of cake. Thank you for that very first sub of yours. The Clippers are going to live to fight another day. 113-98. They win game 3. Despite 41 points from Jamal Mashburn. It was he and Spree and nobody else. Fisher went 3 of 12. So we let the Clippers kind of stay alive here a little bit. The Bucks will play the Heat. Allen Iverson in the Heat. Second chance to try and end this series. Can we do it, or will there be a 5th game in Minnesota? The Clippers are running it, and they will force game 5. 107-95. Timberwolves at a severe risk of choking again. There's only been one instance in which this team hasn't choked, and then they proceeded to choke. The Suns do advance over Dallas, so the 2 Giants go head-to-head. One of them's out. The Suns still don't have Tim Duncan. This is probably my best chance to win a title. But we might also blow it in round 1. Honestly, I'm cool with an 8-man bench. Does have Woodson starting. I'm going to drop the amount of minutes. Ooh, so going with that, put Mashburn as the starter. Okay. We'll take that. We'll take it. Can the Timberwolves survive? Or will they blow a 2-0 series lead in a best of 5 and get reverse swept? Down by 4 with 2:09 to go. Yeah, sucks. It is gonna fuck me that Ricky Davis is playing that much, but again, I got completely fucked out of having Allen Houston on my team, and I decided to just let it be instead of getting him back, so you guys did complain, when in all rightfulness, he still should have been my starting shooting guard this year.
Grant surveying the D.
Lonzo Mourning. Oh, Theo Ratliff! Bring it down, big man. Bring it down. Let that be the momentum boost. Jamal Mashburn. Pump fakes. Out to Theo, who's got nothing. Oh, Mashburn should have just put it up. Spree, the shot doesn't go. Terrible mistake by Mashburn. He had the inside option and he passed it out to Theo, who's just not a shooter. Horrible rebound for Grant. He misses again. Come on, boys. It's 2 missed possessions for them. You got to get something here. Come on. Mashburn, the pick with Theo. Mashburn. Mashburn. Gets it to fall. Come on, boys. You're not done yet. You're close, but you're not done yet. I know you can do it. We get it back to Mourning. And a foul on Ratliff. That looked weak as hell. Alonzo Mourning to the line. Makes the first.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, Mourning is no stranger to big moments. He knows when it's...
Misses the second. Rebound by Mashburn. What a pass. Shot, Ricky Davis. Missed it.
No excuses, none.
Oh, he was wide open. And the rookie Ricky missed a huge shot. We need a stop. It's back to Mourning. He misses again. How many fucking times can they miss? Mashburn. Boys, you need a 3 or you got to score faster than this. Jamal feeds it inside. Theo gets rejected. That went all the way to the stands. Jesus Christ. And it's the former Timberwolf Sean Kemp, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it was. Yeah, it was. It was Kemp. 20 seconds. You guys got swept. I'm about to get reverse swept. We both suck. We might get to the LeBron era before this ends. Mashburn. Mashburn, 4 seconds. Mashburn makes it. The problem is, so much time's ticked off the clock, Denver Broncos style, that we are going to have to foul and hope that somebody misses at least one of them.
Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Floyd. And an intentional.
It'll be Sleepy Floyd, the veteran. The veteran Sleepy Floyd. To the line. Makes the first. Miss it, you tired fuck.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And they needed those free throws right here. At worst, the opposition ties it with a...
Mashburn hurries it up the floor. Get it the fuck away from Theo Ratliff. Theo, pass the ball. Theo, get rid of the ball. Theo, we need a 3-pointer. Theo, Theo.
Move on to the conference semifinals. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team. This is Kevin Harlan signing off.
Chat, you never get to say. You never get to say, oh, we got fucked by the game if I win this. You never get to say it. You never once get to say, oh, we would have won, but we got fucked there. You're never going to get as fucked as I did right there. Not once. Not once do you get to say that you got screwed in this challenge. Suck my ass. Oh my God. We both lose in the first round again because Theo Ratliff held the ball and didn't take a goddamn shot.
What was that?
Fuck me. Oh my God.